The French finance minister has announced plans to sue Google and Apple for abusive trade practices. Bruno Le Maire said on Wednesday that he plans to take both tech giants to court for unfair contracts imposed upon French startup firms. Mr. Le Maire said the action could result in fines of millions of euros for both firms. I believe in an economy based on justice, and I will take Google and Apple before the Paris Commercial Court for abusive business practices. Le Maire said on a TL radio he accused Google and Apple of imposing tariffs on developers wishing to sell their apps to the internet giants. Le Maire added he finds unacceptable that both companies can also gather data from the developers and unilaterally modify contracts. I consider that Google and Apple, as powerful as they are, shouldn't treat our startups and our developers in the way they do today, said Le Maire. Le Maire has previously threatened to tax the two firms based on their sales in France, denouncing the legal strategies they use to pay taxes at lower rates in other EU countries. He added that he hopes the EU will close tax loopholes benefiting Google, Apple, Facebook and Amazon by the start of 2019. My responsibility is to ensure economic law and order, said Le Maire. There are rules, there is justice, it should be respected. The action against the firms comes as US President Donald Trump has moved towards imposing a 25% tariff on imported steel and 10% tariff on imports of aluminium. It is unclear if European nations will obtain waivers, with Trump having singled out the EU as treating the United States badly in trade ties and threatening to tax cars as well. Tech startups are a favorite of French President Emmanuel Macron, who has sought to overhaul the nation's laws and regulations to allow entrepreneurs to flourish.
Where the freaks at?